There's a reason why so many entrepreneurs just don't succeed. And it's not rocket science. It's definitely not because they just haven't read $100 million offers. It's because they're too busy jumping around from business model to business model. They get sold on new courses, while other people are out there pursuing one business model, getting consistent, and then that compounds over time. These people are being sold on the next best thing by all these course gurus online. You know, they're on one path and then someone tells them that that's the completely wrong path and to switch. And so then they switch, they buy a new course, and then they're back at square one again. When these gurus tell you to escape the matrix and then they sell you a course only for you to get trapped in their version of the matrix, you're not buying freedom by buying this course. You're buying a hollow promise. I have purchased many info products, starting off with just drop shipping courses on PDF documents, Agency Navigator, Agency Accelerator by Dylan Power, and now Adonis School, which is actually worth it, Adonis School. Realistically, all of these business models that I've tried, I could have succeeded in. If I spent 6 months of hard work, one of them would have worked. Any of them would have worked. But I was like in a rabbit hole. I was like sucked into shiny object syndrome. And I couldn't escape. I'd start for 2 weeks and I'd figure out that one business model wasn't for me. And then I'd find the next info product and buy that. And it was like buying hope again. And then eventually, I was like, fuck this. And I just broke free. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to refund this course and I'm going to start square one by myself with no course and just use YouTube videos because this is ridiculous. I can't gain any progress. Most people out there are making a huge mistake when buying a $2,000 info product, especially if it's a course. I can get behind coaching, but courses, all of the info can be found on YouTube. Every single course I have bought came with a sales script or a cold calling script, and I am just replaced them with Charlie Morgan's free videos because they're 10 times better and they're free. Even though I bought the $1,700 program, I still use the free course. Like, how is that? That doesn't even make sense. These people that make courses, they're not trying to save you. They're just trying to take your money. So if you're also sick and tired of buying these courses that just leave you, one, confused, and two, just dissatisfied, then click the top link in the description right now. I don't have a course to sell, but you can join my free community on Skool.com and connect with other like-minded entrepreneurs. Because one thing that I've noticed and other people have noticed too is that the most beneficial thing that they get from these courses are connecting with like-minded people. That's always been the biggest benefit, is the community building aspect. So go pause the video right now, click that top link in the description, and I'll see you in there. Any honest entrepreneur out there that doesn't sell a program will tell you that courses are nothing but a pretty package. All of that info can be found on YouTube. And on top of that, you're just paying for the packaged info all in one. So you don't have to search all the way around YouTube to find stuff. Think about it. These people that sell courses, none of them got to where they are today with courses on their own. Of course, they can say, well, when I was younger, if I had something like this, I'd be successful way faster. You know, that's true to some extent, but you'd still have to go through the learning stages of business. The only reason why you're here or I'm here right now making as much as you are is because you have learned stuff, and the stuff that you've learned in that time can be used to make more money in the future. So how do you break out of this loop? Well, it's a tough pill to swallow, realistically. You're going to have to figure out the one task that your competition doesn't want to do. Find that one task and make 80% of your time dedicated to it. There's this quote that I heard on a Joe Rogan podcast, and it was, you probably heard this too. It was, the magic is in the work that you want to avoid. And it's very true. If you think about it, the work that you're putting off right now, if you were to get that done, you know that would be beneficial. The only reason why you're putting it off is because it's tough. Doing those tough things, one, most of the time the thing that's tough is actually more beneficial, but two, it builds up discipline because you're doing something that's challenging, but you're doing it anyways. And think of that task as like an invisible barrier. You're here, the task is here, and success is on the other end. You're not gonna, if you keep running into it and then turning away, you're not gonna get through to success. But if you break it through That's how you get success, breaking through that invisible barrier of what's called a tough task. After this video, and after you've joined that free school community, figure out what that hard task is. Write it down. What tasks do you have to do that are pretty challenging? And once again, it's going to feel like a hard pill to swallow, like you really want to find a way around it. Just think there is no way around it. You have to go through. Find that task and just get it done and do it every single day, and you will succeed over everyone else that has bought Iman Gadzhi's Agency Navigator.